Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're rediving fork first into a topic that's near and dear to our hearts and our stomachs: pasta. We all love it, whether it's a simple spaghetti with tomato sauce or a fancy lasagna. But have you ever stopped to wonder where it actually came from? The story is a lot more tangled and surprising than you might think. Let's start by busting a huge myth right off the bat. Many of us grew up hearing the story that Marco Polo brought pasta back to Italy from his travels, China in the 13th century. It's a great story, but it's just not true. While the Chinese were definitely eating noodles long before that, pasta has its own distinct European roots. In reality, pasta-like dishes were being enjoyed around the Mediterranean basin for centuries before Marco Polo was even born. We have to go back to ancient Greece and Rome. The Greeks had a dish called loganon, which was a sheet of dough made from flour and water, fried in oil. The Romans adopted this, calling it laganum. This wasn't boiled pasta as we know it today. It was more like a fried or baked flatbread, sometimes layered with other ingredients. Kind of like an ancient ancestor of lasagna. But the core concept was there. A simple dough of flour and water. The real game changer for pasta was the introduction of durum wheat to Italy. Arab traders brought this hard wheat to Sicily around the 8th or 9th century. Durum wheat is high in gluten and protein, which makes it perfect for creating a firm dough that can be dried and stored for long periods without spoiling. This was revolutionary. Suddenly, you had a nutritious, portable food source that was ideal for long sea voyages and feeding growing city populations. Sicily, under Arab influence, became the first major center for dried pasta production. By the 12th century, historical records show that Sicily was exporting large quantities of dried pasta, orecchiette, across the Mediterranean. From Sicily, the art of pasta making spread northwards up the Italian peninsula. Cities like Genoa and Pisa, which were major maritime powers, became key players in the pasta trade. They helped distribute this new foodstuff throughout Italy and Europe. However, for a long time, pasta was primarily a food for the wealthy, as durum wheat was expensive and the production process was labor-intensive. It was often served with sweet and spicy flavors, using ingredients like sugar and cinnamon, which might sound a bit strange to our modern palates accustomed to savory sauces. The city that truly transformed pasta into a food for the people was Naples. In the 17th and 18th centuries, Naples was one of the largest cities in Europe. But it also faced significant economic challenges and a rapidly growing population. A solution was needed to feed the masses cheaply and efficiently. Around this time, the invention of the mechanical press made pasta production much easier and cheaper. Naples, with its ideal climate for air-drying pasta, became the world capital of pasta production. Streets were famously lined with racks of spaghetti and macaroni, drying in the sun and sea breeze. Pasta became the staple food of the Neapolitan people, earning them the nickname mangia macaroni, or macaroni eaters. But what about the sauce? The pasta we've been talking about so far was mostly eaten plain, or perhaps with a little cheese. The marriage of pasta and tomato sauce is a surprisingly recent development. Tomatoes were brought to Europe from the Americas in the 16th century, but for a long time, they were viewed with suspicion. Many Europeans thought they were poisonous because they belonged to the nightshade family. It wasn't until the early 19th century that tomatoes became a popular ingredient in Italian cuisine. The first recorded recipe for pasta with tomato sauce appeared in a cookbook in 1839. This combination was a match made in culinary heaven, and it quickly became the iconic Italian dish we know and love today. So how did pasta conquer the world? We can thank the great waves of Italian immigration in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Millions of Italians, mostly from the poorer southern regions, left their homeland in search of a better life in places like the United States, Argentina, and Brazil. They brought their culture and their cuisine with them. In their new homes, they opened restaurants and grocery stores, introducing their neighbors to the wonders of spaghetti, ravioli, and lasagna. In America, pasta found a particularly enthusiastic audience. At first, it was considered an exotic ethnic food. But Italian-American entrepreneurs began to mass-produce pasta, adapting it to American tastes. Iconic dishes like spaghetti and meatballs, for example, are not traditionally Italian. In Italy, meatballs, or polpette, are usually served as a separate course. not on top of pasta. This was an American innovation, a supersized combination created to satisfy American appetites. The 20th century saw pasta's popularity explode globally. The post-war economic boom made pasta and other convenience foods more accessible to everyone. The rise of pop culture also played a part. Think of that classic scene from Disney's Lady and the Tramp, where the two dogs share a plate of spaghetti. Images like that helped cement pasta's place as a beloved, romantic, and family-friendly food. Today, pasta is a true global citizen. It's enjoyed on every continent, adapted to local tastes and ingredients. In Japan, you might find pasta with seaweed and fish roe. In India, you can get a spicy masala pasta. The sheer variety is astounding. There are now over 600 different shapes of pasta, each designed to hold a different type of sauce in a unique way. From the delicate strands of angel hair to the sturdy tubes of rigatoni and the whimsical shapes of farfalle, there's a pasta for every mood and every meal. The evolution of pasta continues. We now have whole wheat pasta, gluten-free pasta made from rice or corn, and even pasta made from lentils and chickpeas. It's a testament to the versatility and enduring appeal of this simple yet brilliant food. So the next time you sit down to a bowl of pasta, take a moment to appreciate its incredible journey. It's a story that spans thousands of years and thousands of miles. From ancient Roman flatbreads to Sicilian trading ships. From the bustling streets of Naples to dinner tables all around the world. It's a story of migration, innovation, and the amazing way that food connects us all. It proves that a simple combination of flour and water can become a global phenomenon, a symbol of comfort, family, and deliciousness. What's your favorite pasta dish? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear about your go-to comfort meal. Thanks so much for watching today. If you enjoyed this tasty trip through history, do you not forget to hit that like button? And subscribe for more deep dives into the stories behind our favorite foods. See you in the next one.